Hey everybody, Gamer Joe Coffee here. Today we're going to talk about Palia's Flower Bloom event. This is the newest event added with the latest patch, and it is similar to the ones at midnight in Bahari Bay or in the Elder Woods, but this one's at noon because it's full of flowers. So we're going to talk about what you can get, what to do, what you need, just from beginning to end, the entire thing, how to maximize your rewards. And we're just going to dive straight into it and try to share some of this good information with you guys that you may not be aware of. So, what is the Flower Bloom event? So the Flower Bloom event happens every day at noon game time. Every day at noon, a little bit before noon, you'll see this orange mist pop up in the air, and there'll be like green sprouts all over the place or underneath it. That is the Flower Bloom event. So this happens in one of 6 key locations on the map. I have them marked here, you can see it. These 6 locations have the potential to spawn a Flower Bloom event at noon. Now there'll only be 1 location per server, and it might be different for different servers depending on which one you're on. Occasionally they sometimes bug right now, but for the most part, these 6 locations should be your key to finding the event that you're looking for. Now, when you find the event, you're going to run up on it, and there'll be a bunch of blooms on the ground. Now, some of those may have weeds on them. Some of those may just need watering. And so then you can take the role of one or the other or both and just take your watering can out, water the blooms until they fully grow. If the weeds pop up, make sure you pull them because they can pull up mid-watering. So make sure you pull the weeds, water all the different sprouts until they grow full, and then you'll see what your reward is. So then, once those have fully grown, go around, harvest all of them. Now, each flower does represent the flower you're harvesting, but there are bonus rewards as well. So you may see a rose flower, but when you pick it up, you may get the rose and a special nameplate, or you may get the rose and a potato pod, or you may get the rose and one of the recipes for the new planters. So there's bonus rewards in there as well. If I were you, I'd keep an eye on the left-hand side of your screen. You're going to see that little loot window where it shows what you're looting. Keep an eye on that as you're pulling the plants up, and make sure you don't get a bonus item like a bonus nameplate or a bonus recipe, because those don't appear in your inventory, but you do unlock them through this event. So what are all the rewards you can get? So there's all kinds of rewards in this event, anything from basic sundrop lilies to garlic to gardenia flowers. There's new flowers introduced like the cotton ball flower. If you're working on the community board right now for this event, the community board in the center of town does need cotton ball flowers. Now, I do recommend if you get those to go plant them on your property because you can get another seed from them. So if you might start with 3, but in a day have 6, 9, 12, whatever, however many you have seeds wise, you can grow another set of them out of those. So if you need 25, but you only have 12, grow all 12 and then you'll have 24. You'll be pretty much there. So you can plant those and grow those for that event as well. There are also 4 nameplates available through this event. There are a number of planters available through this event, and there are, according to the notes, there is a potato pod or potato pods available through this event as well. I have yet to see them myself, but I know somebody who did get one, so you just got to be lucky. So there are 10 new plants, bushes, flowers, all that kind of stuff. There are 9 planter styles. There are 4 nameplates from the event and 4 nameplates from the board in the center of town. So that is a lot of the rewards from this little event thing for this month. So this is a very quick, simple cover over when and where and how to do the event, but there are a few tips that you might want to keep in mind. First things first, before the event, make sure you have your watering can full. I mean, as simple as it sounds, I forget sometimes. Now there is a tip for maximizing your harvest in a single day. What you do, if you have a bunch of friends on your friends list, I've seen other people do this and it works out pretty well. You go to the event, you do your event, you loot everything, and once you're confident you've looted everything, before the 4 p.m. timer when everything despawns, what you do is you pull up your friends list and you server sync to a different friend. Now, sometimes you get lucky, and I've seen that. Sometimes you will server sync and land right on top of the same event because it was had just so happened to spawn in the same location. If that happens, run around, pick up the flowers that everybody else already watered, go ahead and loot them all, as many as you can. Once you're done, look for another friend to server hop to. And I typically do this to at least one server hop every event, because my friends list has quite a few people on it, but a lot of them end up being on the same server. So sometimes I'll hop from one server to another and then back to the first one accidentally. But you can server hop around and try to find other events that have completed and go loot them. You do not have to participate in the event to get the loot from it. You just have to show up before the 4 p.m. despawn happens. So if you're trying to complete the board in the middle of town and get all the cotton bolls, or you're trying to get all your nameplates or all your planter decorations, I do recommend that you server hop a little bit, because that noon waiting time can be painful. So server hop a couple times every time you go do the event, get as many loot, as much chance for that secret loot as you can, and that to me is your best bet to get some of the rare stuff out of it. So if you're not doing that, start doing it. I definitely highly recommend it. The downside is sometimes people on Switch, the loading times can be a little rough for you, and maybe you should be able to get at least one server hop in if you're lucky. But those of us on PC, you should be able to server hop quite a bit. But that is my recommendation for maximizing your output on a daily basis, especially with those of us who have limited time to actually play a whole lot and just have to make the most out of the time we do have. So a couple extra bonus points that I want to cover. New players, you are more than welcome to join. If you've got your watering can, it makes it easier because you can help water, but if you don't, you can still go pick weeds and loot the harvest after the fact. From my understanding, there is no limitation on new players as long as you completed the introductory tutorial and you have access to Kilima Village. You should have access to go do this event. So, also, etiquette-wise, generally people like to share the location in chat. There are a lot of people server hopping, so if you see people questioning where the event's at, please reach out and share the location with them. Some people are server hopping, some people are just getting to it late and need that location so that they can come get their loot. Either way, if you see somebody in chat looking for help, please be kind and share that location with them so that they can come get it as well. So that's basically it. The Flower Bloom event is a nice new little event, a way to get some new flowers in Palia, a way to get some unique rewards like nameplates or the recipes for the different planters. It's very nice and I like it. Another just recommended that you if you're trying to get the rewards from the board, focus on getting those and doing this event to get those rewards. They have said that they're looking for other ways to reward those people who miss the event. But if you want to get it right now while it's fresh, I recommend that you go ahead and do it. If you do miss out on it, hopefully they don't, leave you guys out in the dark. I see that they're getting a lot of recommendations on allowing people to access this stuff after the event's over in one way or another. That might be a little bit more grindy or something. I'm not 100% sure. But if you are looking for this, work on it now, and if you can get it completed, it's just all the better. You'll go ahead and have it off your list and out of the way, so when the next event comes around, you'll be available to work on that as well. If this helped you, please let me know down in the comments what your favorite new items are, or your favorite new flowers, or your new planters, or if you have any tips to share with other people. These are the ones that I've kind of surmised through the process of learning this event and kind of playing through it. I wanted to share some of the stuff that I've come across and some of the stuff that I've learned. If you want to add me on your friends list, so you have somebody to server hop to, feel free. My name is the same as my channel name, so I don't hesitate to add me if you need help hopping servers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank you all for watching, and hopefully this was helpful. I hope to have another video out soon, and I'm still working on that 1,000 subscriber special for my house tours. I'm missing a couple people that I haven't got a chance to record yet, so it's taken me a little bit longer than I anticipated. But I will keep the regular videos coming until that is ready. And then I'll share some cool designs with you and show you some of the stuff I've been working on and some of my friends have been working on, and it's just some really cool stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, and comment down below, as I mentioned before, what your favorite things from this event are. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day and a great cup of coffee.